And it's very important, because I think for me, especially in my journey, and I know you can relate, and especially the points that you talked about is like really looking in the mirror and saying like what I need to do for myself, and even with calisthenics and just you know being in that present is so important.
Yep.
Understanding what's going on right now, because realistically speaking, the only thing that really determines your past and future is what you're doing currently.
Today, right? You gotta,
You
bro.
know,
You gotta start thinking like that.
got
If
you.
you're not thinking about what you're doing today, you're. I ain't gonna lie. I
You're
don't want to
wasting
say it
time.
like this, but you're lost.
Yeah,
You feel me? You don't even know where you're standing on planet Earth, and
right.
and that was me for a while. So don't think like I don't want to come off to people like, oh, he think he perfect or whatever. No,
Nah,
bro.
nobody's
But
perfect.
I've been through a lot, bro. And for the age that I'm at, like even people tell me that like, yo, you live like you've had like 5 lives, and I've it really feels like
Yo,
that, bro. I feel like I'm an
real talk.
old soul in a young vessel like that ass.
That's what
And
some experience do to you, man. And,
yeah, bro, it makes you old, bro. Like when I was 19, people was telling me I act like I'm 40, like, and that's just because of the things that I was putting myself through, or the things that were just happening to me. Like, not everything that happened to me was caused by me, but that's life. And then some people fall victim to that, and then they don't. Bro, you gotta look in the mirror through all that stuff. You gotta look in the mirror. You just gotta fight. Feel me? And it's okay to get knocked down and be stuck for a while. Don't ever think that like that can't happen. That can't happen. But it's what you do after the fact that you get knocked down. Like what's gonna happen? Feel me? Like
right.
yeah, word.
Yeah, and this is like a story like this, and like and the story keeps going, bro. It's like it's a testament to know, like, no matter what you go through, you can always bounce back. It's just really what you're doing at the moment right now. Whatever issues you got going on right now, whatever problems that you want to solve, you have to find a solution and start applying it right now. Find find something to believe in. Have faith in God. Read the Bible you to live a better life. Period. You feel me? So you can understand what you're doing to yourself and how you can self-evaluate yourself. Because that's the biggest thing. The only way you can move forward, you got to take accountability for what you have done to yourself. Because that's really the hardest thing for a lot of people to realize. Where you at right now is only at your fault. Nobody, no external forces, no nothing else. At the end of the day, we make choices in our lives. At a certain point in our life, we're not kids no more. Everything that comes to us and and happens is all on our own doing.
Yeah, it says it in the Bible, bro. You reap what you sow.
Yeah,
The curses that you don't break, you're gonna pass down to your future generations.
yeah,
Then people be wondering why innocent people, bad things happen to them, or
yeah.
why kids die at a certain age, or why people die like this. The good people, bro. Your actions,
Have
um,
repercussions
yes, bro, and not just on you, on your
on
family, your
everybody.
loved ones. Like God will show you
Yeah,
why you shouldn't behave like that. And
yeah,
if you don't get the message, that it's gonna continue. It's not even that God will show you. The devil will play with you. God just allows the devil to play with you.
yeah,
You feel me? Because God has so much faith in you that you will stay strong within your faith that He's in control and He will take care of you of all your desires and problems. But since we don't surrender that to Him, you don't surrender to nothing. Like
yeah.
you don't have nothing to stand on. So that means you fall for anything.
Right.
Feel me? Like what do you stand on if you got no faith in nothing?
Yeah, you have to have faith in
Feel
God.
me? It's like what is your foundation?
Yeah,
What is your core foundation? And if you say yourself, that's fine.
yeah,
You can always be on your own. But I just know we're only human. We're not robots. Even you get tired on the inside, bro. And eventually you'll break. You'll snap.
yeah.
And that's how people end up killing themselves, bro. I know I've had friends that have killed themselves before. You feel me? Like so, it's like I'm not speaking just from say, bro. I've seen things. I have perspective on certain things, and it's just like that's just how it goes. You don't follow certain things, or you don't try to be better or try to fix things, it's just gonna end up
And
bad.
that's bad, right?
End up bad.
How do you feel? What what do you like? I know you got the community stuff going on in your neighborhood and stuff like that. What what made you to step in that role and like how what you see for it like in the future? Like what's to come for the future?
Well, what made me step in that role was obviously just jumping into calisthenics at first, and then it wasn't something I was trying to do. I just came to the neighborhood, bro, and I started working out in the neighborhood, and I just saw that it started getting attraction. Everybody in the neighborhood, all my guys, they wanted to start joining. Shout out to my boy DG. Y'all know, whoever, for whoever knows who he is in the neighborhood, y'all know who he is. But I started with him, and I just kept it pushing, bro. And like I said, I saw it started having an impact. So I was like, whatever. If this helped me, and I see it's helping other people, and I'm the type of person I like to see people win. I like showing love. I like to give, and I don't expect nothing back ever. I really don't. And that's just the route I took with it, bro. I was just being me. Really, I was just being me. I did what I would do in that situation, and it turned into something that I didn't think it was gonna turn into. I was just showing up for them so they can get fit. It wasn't about a IG or a YouTube or making shirts. It was never that, because I didn't care for none of that, to be honest. But it just started growing and growing, and then I started seeing, like, they started getting in tune more. They started like getting in contact with me more, and then Gecko started. Had Gecko compete. He came in third place in the tournament, and then
Right.
everybody just started having a change within themselves about the situation. Now everybody in the neighborhood is doing muscle ups. They're doing sets. They're out here doing sets under 10 minutes and stuff like that, bro. And these guys they've only been like a year in the game, and they stay
They're
within the
young.
neighborhood. They don't go train with all these other guys that we be training with. You feel me? They're within themselves. They stick to themselves, but they're working on themselves. And I'm glad that I was able to plant the seed, because I'm not gonna take credit for it, bro. At the end of the day, what I have going on is because of them. You feel me? I just planted the seed, I watered it, and then they grew and they decided to grow. And what I see in the future for it, as far as right now, I can't anticipate nothing. God is good. God is great. I love what's going on right now. You feel me? Like, I didn't even think it would get this big now. I did not think it would get this big now. Like, the views have gone up. My YouTube has been doing what I consider doing very well, because I thought I wasn't even gonna get over like 100 subscribers. I thought that was gonna take forever. Like that alone, I was just like,
Now you
okay,
got 360 something.
yeah, and even then, to some people that might be a lot, but I'm not a content person, bro. If you really know me, you guys drama. I'm not a
Yeah.
people person. I'm
Right.
not. I like to stick to myself. I really do. I don't like talking to people, and not because I'm not social, but it's just like I just like
You like
I
being to yourself.
yeah, I like my own company. I love myself so much I can be alone. Like, really, for real, I can be alone. As long as I got a pull-up bar, my little bit of weed, my Bible, you feel me? I have a book that I can read, a little bit of music, and I got my lady. That's it. Like, really. But other than that, bro, I be to myself. Like, I just enjoy my own company. I know how to be with myself. I like things to myself. I like challenging myself in that way, mentally and spiritually, because it forces you, like I said, to ask yourself and make you think about things you don't want to think about.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's a lot of people lack. Like a lot of people don't realize that about me too. I'm the same way. I really like. I value the time I have myself.
Yeah, bro.
Sometimes I be fiending to be by myself, bro.
When you hang out with
But
other people, it's good to be with people.
yeah, and socialize and it really kind of show you like being around amongst other people allows you to show who you are too, in terms of like how you stack up amongst other people and really shine your light. You know what I mean?
Nah,